Hello, everybody. Welcome back. Hope y'all have been enjoying your wonderful Saturday. I hope some of y'all enjoyed Ralphie's Mech Warrior earlier. It's always a good time. I'm Super Chief. With me is currently Andy Van. We might be joined by Mr. Whacker and Storm later. More Storm than Whacker. And
it's hot outside.
that is a fact. It is a categorical truth. But yeah, we are back with more Okami.
We have to fight the 8-headed evil Hydra Okami.
We killed him 2 streams ago.
You know what? I think you just destroyed his physical form. I think he's pulling like demon shit. Like, oh, you have destroyed my physical form, but my spirit will linger on until I return.
Who knows, man? It might. But last time around, we saved Heian City, or Seion City. We entered into the Emperor's body as he was vomiting up miasma.
Sure, that's ethically sound.
And killed a possessed sword that was causing it inside the Emperor.
In his body?
Yes.
Was he a sword swallower?
No, we don't know how it got there. But now we've
Dear Emperor, please stop eating swords.
we have Amber's mouth. We have gotten a new ability, Veil of Mist, which allows us to slows down time.
Bon swag.
It's Storm.
It's the pony.
Oh my god!
I feel a sense of magic increasing in the air.
Also, hello, Zykes and von Falkenstein. How was your day, Storm?
It's good. I just got back from synagogue.
Sweet.
We had a bat mitzvah today.
Oh, that's fun.
And right back to Japanese cartoon doggo.
Yep.
What were you saying? What were you saying, Andy?
I was gonna. Can you stream in Discord, or does it?
Yes. Yeah. Sorry. Did that work?
Yes, it did. Thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah.
It's Von Falcon Zykes.
Okay, I want to ask a question, and I'm pretty sure one of you know, because I'm pretty sure most people are smarter than I. What was ink made out of back in the day?
It depended
as
on
far
the
as
color, I think.
Yeah, I think like basic ink was generally made from ash. You know, that's a good question.
I should know this. I went to like I had to take like art history and shit like that. Like, I'm sure it's not actually made out of squid ink. Like, it's what was it?
Yeah, no.
Soybean? Why do I want to say soybean?
Okay, so
There's Indian.
usually some kind of binder would be joined with charcoal and water. Now, by binder,
It's a medium.
yeah, so something like iron salt or powdered gallnut. So could be many different things. Early carbon base as soot and lamp black. Even egg apparently, as well as gums like gum arabic.
That's true.
And hide glue as well.
Oh yeah, gum arabic. I remember that.
Yeah. And then sometimes there were solvents used like vegetable oils or animal fats as carriers for pigment.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, most paints and most like mediums or media that you use for painting and art and all that as a pigment and a binder or something like that. The binder is like what helps the pigment stick and dry, and the pigment is usually the color, and it's usually good paint is basically the better find pigment. Like, you tell good paint from bad paint, basically how finely they grind their powder
Yeah.
and what they use. Because, like, I actually like painting miniatures, and as much as people don't like Citadel and GW, like, they're some of the better paints. Vallejo are good too. I will sometimes cheat and use Americana paints that you can get at like not Home Depot, Hobby Lobby. I think most of their paints are good, but there are some that don't work too well.
Okay. I'm actually going to be starting on those minis that Mo sent me this summer. So you'll see my first terrible attempts at painting my lands.
You know, just... I mean, if anything, we could probably send you a bunch of cheap models to, like, play on. Or you can get yourself some army men.
Actually, Jaden, my friend from online, well, my friend in IRL, he is going to be helping me, and he has a lot of spare models to paint with.
Good.
Yes. Yeah, no, I joked on Numeric Workshop once about, like, what my favorite lance would be, but, you know, you have to try to find these models, usually in groups or clusters, and Mo's like, actually, I could just send you that lance. And I'm like, yes.
Oh, yeah. I talked to Iden, and I told him what my iconic lance was. I think he said it was alright.
Yeah.
I think I'd want, let's see, a rifleman, a catapult, probably a charger. And I think he said like a centurion would probably be good, something to like mix it up.
I could see that. That's a good, kind of an artillery setup.
I like the rifleman and I like the catapult, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, the ones that I went for are the Warhammer, the Marauder, the Archer, and the Orion. So kind of close range, brawler and fire support quartet.
I do like the charger because of Texas video, and I'm gonna be honest, his story about Lucky Number 7 actually almost made me cry. Like, I felt my tear ducts starting to well up, and I was like, get back in there, tear!
Yes.
I thought that was like an encounter, like he was an enemy.
Nah, it's super fast Hayate.
I know, but I was kind of like getting from other games where like you can run into enemies running around.
Yep.
I think this is the time around the era where random encounters you could run it. They're like visual on the map, and you can run into them instead of just like appearing out of nowhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no! Shit! Oh, I missed it. So I'm doing fucking pursuit drills in football again.
He's dropping those walnuts.
Yeah.
I'm gonna ask, where is he keeping those walnuts? He's got nothing but a leotard on.
Don't worry about it.
I like how his hair has that Hermes style to it.
Yep. Like the wind. Moving on.
Like wings or something. Like
Yeah. Either or, they both work.
either or.
Alright, everyone. Let's start off the stream. Let's go get our fortune told.
I read a bit of a manhwa where a guy gets reincarnated as a fortune teller,
Mm-hmm.
and he has to read 3 fortunes a day or get punished. And if he doesn't tell them the truth, he's likely to get punished. But if he tells them the truth, he'll get rewarded through the system. But the problem is well, sometimes you don't want to tell people what their fortune is.
No, you don't.
I think the first guy asked if he'll ever marry, and the thing was like, "No, you're not." And he's like, "This guy's gonna kick my butt if I tell him that."
Yep.
That's why you defy fate.
I think one of the ways he does is he tries to say it in a riddleistic,
Hey, Brewster,
tell
it
the
is
truth in a
dog.
way that they might misinterpret it or not understand it or something.
Yeah, man, you've got to keep the game rolling. You can't just be like, yeah, here's how it's gonna go, pal. Gotta keep them guessing. Just ask the Oracle at Delphi.
Yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that picture of a fortune teller's shop, and on the door it says "closed due to unforeseen circumstances."
Yep. Always gotta love those.
Alright. But yeah, so last time, Storm, you missed it, we saved the Emperor. He had a sword in his stomach.
Yeah, that's no good.
But, like, it was really tiny and inside of him. And was possessed. And was causing the miasma around the city. But, so now we have to go find the queen. After we help the girl get back to the moon. Yeah, she was an alien.
Which was weird because I kind of called it off because she had like a glass, like
It's a good character design.
yeah, she had like an astronaut helmet on her head or something. I was like, is she an alien?
Correct.
But she kind of looked like somebody from Tenchi Muyo too.
Also, Zayax, that is not a euphemism. That was a very literal sentence. But yeah, but with her help, we got the fire tablet that grants wearer protection from fire. And so, first we have to get past Rao. Hi, Rao.
Oh my, I forgot. How could I?
Yep.
I mean, look at her massive stacks of scrolls.
Yeah, look at them all in the background.
She must be like a really well-read lady.
Yes, quite.
Speaking of which, what's a metal that doesn't like oxidize and corrode easily?
Gold.
Yep. And
What
silver.
about like copper and shit like that?
No.
Copper tarnishes.
Yeah.
That's why it turns green.
I love
Okay, it'll turn
gold.
green. Okay, this is why I'm asking, because like I'm playing a game called Sleeper Citizen, and I was wondering like, how do you write a message in space on something that won't degrade over like, I don't know, a couple hundred or 1,000 years? And I was thinking like a metal tablet.
Some actual, they found really well preserved, was it bronze or brass? Swords back in the day.
Bronze.
Bronze. That bronze holds up and it's easily cleanable and polishable. I think is the main thing.
Because like iron, when it rusts, like it like really messes up the stuff, right? Whereas
Yes.
copper and brass, like it's almost protective, right?
Yeah. Well, the brat. Yeah. Sorry, my brain
Like the
fritzed for a
Statue of
moment.
Liberty, like that's why the Statue of Liberty is green, because it's actually like bronze or something.
Copper.
It tastes like Listerine.
Yep. So, there's a bunch of lava.
I mean, we sent that gold record out into space.
We did do that. I keep forgetting I didn't equip the golden lucky cat.
Which is why aliens won't contact us, because they're like, they want us to come there. It must be a trap.
I mean, that's what I would do.
Potentially.
Now it's time to see Queen Himiko.
Are we gonna face the final boss? I mean, of the mid-tier final boss,
Oh, no.
chapter 2.
Not yet.
Yeah, because I was thinking, how would you leave like an important message on a space station or drifting through space?
Hmm.
Brewster Buffalo, the weirdos sent us unsolicited news. You aliens upon. You know, the thing is we kind of did.
You've got some splaining to do.
Tell us what you're up to. Oh God, is she like? Is she a masochist?
No. Yeah, Isun, you tell her. You jump to that conclusion. You take a running start to that leap.
I bet she's not an old hag. Wait, she's the ruler?
Yeah, she's the queen.
What about the emperor? Or is he just like...
Oh, he's sick.
Oh gosh, she looks like every other female NPC in the game. Beautiful.
Brilliant.
Oni Island.
Yeah. It's either covered in mist or on the back of a giant sea turtle. Or sometimes both.
Yep. Hey there, Brewster, Buffalo, and Silicon Soul. Brewster, in reference to the earlier thing about Voyager, the weirdo sent us unsolicited nudes.
This is the water gem. It'll let you breathe underwater.
The Yamatai clan, not the Yamato clan. We all know you would. Hey, Ramshackle. Issun's being a pervert again.
News.
You know, I don't think you should wear a hat with a fire on it.
Hey, man, she's the queen. She can do whatever she wants.
I mean, yeah, but
So the rampaging water dragon is also the thing we need to get to the Oni Island. Right. Help her? Yes. Cross the border. They live in the sea beyond the border in the Draconian domain. So we gotta go talk to the dragon people. Sweet.
Ramshackle's saying he got around to cleaning some of his cooking pots recently.
Yeah.
Because of burnt curry.
Ooh, that is some nasty stuff to get on the bottom of your pot. It's like that and sweets. Like if you're making anything sweet, or
Yeah, that can caramelize
or like doing cherry jams and stuff. All that sugar crushed at the bottom. Ugh. How else is she, a priest queen, supposed to burn offerings on the go if not for the fire hat? It's convenient. You're entirely correct, Rooster. Thank you for your wisdom. Speak, priest. Alright, so now we go to the warder.
This game really does have beautiful aesthetics.
Oh yeah, it holds up. Yeah, I know this is the HD version, but it still holds up with minimal upgrades. Like it's just a sharpening of the image.
I thought you said 80. Never mind. AT-AT. The robot, or the big stompy thing.
Yeah, from Star Wars.
Stirrers.
I'm even aware of the Star Wars connection. Are you aware of the Star Wars connection?
Star Wars connects us all.
Yeah. Biggs and Wedge connect us all. There are multiple movies and multiple video games.
No, they're dead. They died on the spy. Oh, you're talking about Star Wars.
Hey Storm, you're the resident Final Fantasy man. How many times have Biggs and Wedge died in the series?
I think 5.
Wait, really?
Well, 4, and then there's another instance of them where they get their ass kicked a lot, but I don't know that they're dead.
Is that?
I really only know
yeah.
of them dying in 7. I know that you run into them, but I don't remember seeing them die. Like,
In 6, they're the 2 mech pilots that are with Terra at the beginning
oh yeah,
that get, and they end up getting wiped by Velagarmonda.
And 8 are 2 of the guards that you fight occasionally.
Yeah, they're the 2 that get their asses kicked a lot.
I don't think they die. They're just like comedic relief.
Yeah, they just get their asses kicked a lot. And then I think there's 2 of the pilots during one of the battles in Final Fantasy 12.
12.
So I guess I'll say 4 that I can think of.
Okay. 12 looked interesting to me because I liked Xenoblade Chronicles. I'm like, it's got a MMO style combat. I kind of want to give 12 with all the DLC a shot. But it kind of looks a little plain.
So it has this problem where it's actually got this very rich, interesting setting.
It's from Tactics, right?
Yeah, it's Ivalice, but it is kind of slow in its progression of storyline.
That's cool. It's funny, I've only ever beaten one Final Fantasy game. Can you take a guess at what that actually is?
I'm gonna wager 10?
Nope. You get 2 more.
9?
Nope. You know it's not 8. That happened on stream.
Yeah. 6.
15.
Ah, the boy band.
Yes, the boy band. I actually enjoyed it. It was kind of like, all right.
Yeah,
was
it's not bad. Yeah.
Also, because it's not my first Final Fantasy I ever played was on a whim. I had bought Final Fantasy 1 for the Wii Virtual Console and got through like 2 dungeons of that. And I didn't hate it. I kind of liked it, but you know,
Yeah.
it's like 15 was so easy to get into because of the systems. And it was on Xbox, so that was neat. And I had an Xbox at the time. But yeah, it was just like, it also just didn't, like, it doesn't have that charm. Like, I played through, I think, 2 or 3 discs of 7, actually. And I enjoyed it. I really did. I just stopped because it was stuff happening at the time and I didn't get around to it.
Yeah.
But I actually was enjoying the turn-based stuff, primarily because I'm impatient was using the speed-up feature. But, nonetheless, I am a casual. My favorite JRPGs are I really like Shin Megami Tensei.
Yeah.
Like, I really like how they play quite a bit. So,
Sensible.
au revoir, baby. Yeah, I did enjoy rolling around in my Bentley with NSYNC and the boys.
Yep. I do have to say that game did have one of those just like kind of unexpected openings where you have, the big Star Wars-esque opening of the father, conveying like his wisdom to his son and all that, and it's like, okay, this is very intense, this is very epic, and then it cuts to the 4 of them having to push the car through the desert as it plays Stand By Me.
Yeah,
And it's like, I'm like, okay, that's kind of funny.
And it was a Florence and the Machine too, wasn't it?
I believe so, yeah.
Which, not my favorite genre, but it's like, hey, they had a named group. But yeah, I do like Xeno. I need a. If I had a Switch, I'd be totally playing Xenoblade Chronicles X, though. And some other JRPGs. Oh. Oh! Hello, cats. Oh, hello, Mr. Umi. So this man needs fish. But can we give him fish? Yeah, yeah, right. Right, Brewster? The ghettos run.
Bishonen Narcissus.
Bishonen Narcissus. 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 Narcissus.
The cat people are in a seafood restaurant. Yes, that would be typical.
A donut? The donut nut. Alright. Let's see what he's got. Nothing at all. Fish, cutlass fish. Hey, what the hell's happening? Shitty little kids.
Gotta love them.
Yep. Hey, pal.
Uh-oh. I think I know what's going to happen here. I think this is a reference to a Japanese folklore.
It could be. Fisherman, Urashima. I don't know who y'all are, but I sure appreciate your waking me up. When I ain't got the strength to go home, sometimes I nap here. You were sleeping? You really had us worried hunched over so long like that. You're not sick or injured, are you? No, sir, I'm fit as a fiddle, I am. Just taking a nap on the beach is all. Oh, well, that's a relief. Anyway, what was that about a castle at the bottom of the sea? Do you mind filling us in? No one ever believes me about that. There's a land under the sea here in Ryoshima. The Dragonians and Sea God live there in the Dragon Palace. Dragon Palace is an amazing place, real pretty. I haven't been there in a dog's age, though. Dragon Palace? Land of the Dragonians? They're the ones controlling the water dragon. Himiko said so. So just how does one get down to that palace, bucket boy? How could a chubby, big-boned lad like you elude that water dragon and make it all the way down to the bottom of the sea? The water dragon was much nicer in those days. But you can't just choose to go to the Dragon Palace, see? Only worthy people can go. If you're worthy, an emissary called Orca comes to get you. So this Orca dude is an emissary from the Dragon Palace? So how do you get to meet this guy anyway? Now that's one question that ain't so easy to answer. Y'all see that pier over yonder? That pier's where I met Orca. I was looking out to sea when he came with the morning sun. Orca only comes if you're worthy of the Dragon Palace, I reckon. Oh,
I'll
yes.
be right back.
All
Have
right.
to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I actually have to too in a second.
So the funny thing about you giving him a southern accent,
That's how he wrote it. Look, that's what he said. Purdy.
no, I understand. It's like, in Japan they have like a province called I think it's Okinawa, right?
It's
Where the fishermen are.
Well, there is Okinawan fishermen, but most of the time you're thinking of the Kansai accent, Kansai dialect, I believe. Where it's like Osaka.
They have like, it's like basically their version of the southern accent, right?
I believe in most media it is associated with country life and country bumpkins. So
Yeah, like
yeah, kind of.
I learned it from Digimon, I think, because they had that one girl that had the southern accent,
Yes.
and
Yeah.
I was like, oh, I thought they were doing it because she was like a Southern belle, and they said no, she comes from Okinawa, and they it's a weird, like, not a literal translation, but like a cultural translation.
Right.
They give Okinawans a southern accent, y'all.
Osaka Ben or Kansai dialect. Yes, that's correct. Every region has their own dialect, so it could be. But it's probably Osaka.
It's the same in America too. Like, I didn't know we had regions that had like half English, half German.
Yeah, well,
Like, they're not cut off. It's just,
they just flow into one another. Dude, coming down here and speak to the Cajuns, like the real, actual Cajuns, like that are full on in the speaking it. We'll swap between English and French constantly. Alright, I actually do have to use the restroom as well, so I will be back in a second.
right? But yes, also the Dragon Palace under the sea. I think the folklore goes as this guy sees kids beating up a sea turtle, and he rescues the sea turtle. The sea turtle takes him to the Dragon Palace under the sea, and I think they treat him right. But he has a bit of a Rip Van Winkle thing going, and I think when he comes back, it's like 100 years later or something like that. I'm sure if you Google Dragon Palace under the sea Japanese folklore, you'll get like a better description of it. I learned about that in one of my Japanese animes. Yeah. Welcome back.
Yeah,
I talked about the Dragon Palace folklore.
I return.
Welcome back.
Hello. I don't know much about the Dragon Palace in terms of folklore. My knowledge of Japanese folklore is scattered at best.
It's one of the very few I know of, but I think it has returning theme. Like, sometimes it's like a guy catches a mermaid, and it's like, oh, you have to marry me now, and he's like, what? She drags him down there.
Yeah, I looked it up just now, and it says a sea turtle.
Yeah.
And then he's entertained by the princess of the palace. But then when he returns, 100 years have passed.
Aha! I was correct.
Nice one, Andy.
Yes.
I'm not always stupid. I'm not always wrong. Also, they do love peaches in their folklore.
Mm-hmm.
They usually have, like, the golden peach tree that only the gods can eat from. And that one character that was found in a peach by the old couple.
Momotaro.
Yeah.
Go.
Whoa.
You know what? I want to try Japanese beef one day.
Oh, some actual high quality. Oh, dude. You can
I mean, I
actually.
know it's but just to know what's like the difference.
So Brewster's bringing up an interesting little idiosyncrasy of translation from Japan to the U.S., which is that the Osaka dialect often gets done in the U.S. as basically our redneck dialect.
Yes.
Yeah.
We were talking about that earlier, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also, they have it where sometimes older people talk in a like ye olden time, like you don't like I would almost say like almost like knightly accent, like
You're talking about Middle English or
yes,
like
like
Shakespearean English,
kinda.
or maybe a little later, like Edwardian, Victorian.
Like very refined, very like
It's more like the difference between a southern accent and a mid-Atlantic American accent from the mid to early 20th century. One was clearly naturally born from blue-collar stuff. The other one was taught in schools, right? Right? That's why you hear all those actresses and actors be like, I seriously doubt that, yes. It's not quite English accent, but it's definitely more posh than your average American talking in the city or in the country.
I say.
I'm sure every country has their dialects. I mean, I know England has their dialects. Like, was it the Birmingham accent? It's like the Warshire. Go down to the pub and get yourself a point.
Or if you talk like Sean Bean, that was if you talk like Sean Bean, you got that Yorkshire Northerner accent.
Yeah.
Bloody serious. It's a shame,
Normally,
James.
in a lot of cultures, it's like the South that have the quote-unquote blue-collar accent. But I think in England, it's like the Northerners.
Yeah, it depends.
But
It's more blue-collar in North England, I think. You should ask an Englishman.
I'd say along the western coast as well, because that's where you get like Liverpool and.
Why?
So
I think
you get the Liverpool accent. You know what I mean? It's like the way the Beatles talked.
Fucking Ringo.
Storm song. I want the role play as a cutter in your space campaign. I just sit on the side of the ship and just cut pieces off.
Thomas was very close once he got to the station.
Oh, I forgot he did that for. Okay, when I think of Thomas, I think of George Carlin.
Why? Thomas the Tank Engine?
Okay, what years did you watch Thomas the Tank Engine?
I mean, this is early 2000s, man.
Because I think when I watched, he was on PBS, and George Carlin was like Mr. Conductor. He was like this little ferryman that showed up, and the kids would be like, "Mr. Conductor, tell us a story." And he's like, "Well, kids, I'll tell you about the top man in this train." Top Hat was very cross. What's funny is people will mix that with his more foul mouth segment. They have Thomas the Tank Engine's going down the road, and he says Thomas was in a hurry to do his job. Get the fuck out of the way, assholes!
There's there was a bit of humor like that with Epic. The song Ruthlessness, somebody took the animation someone else did, but resynced it with a song by the same singer called Fuck Me Like You Mean It. And it was just like, this is uncomfortable.
What band was this?
Epic, it's an online musical. So it's got like about a dozen main singers. But the guy who voices Poseidon also did a lot of other songs, and so people will like resync it for the memes.
Ah.
People forget, Japan is mostly mountains. This is true.
Yes, it is. It is a very harsh, like, it's a beautiful land, but they've always had problems, if I'm right, with agriculture, and also they don't have a high, they also don't have a good source of iron on the island, which is why iron sand was used a lot for sword making and had to be folded a million times.
Well, that and the the quality of the iron was
right.
Too many imperfections. I think they call it pig iron.
They have bog iron. They do have bog iron.
Bog iron. That's what it is. Yeah.
Pig iron is I think after you've smelted it, and in a way it's essentially like cast iron, if I remember correctly. It's just a low quality iron.
Yeah.
It's not a
maybe not enough.
Alloy.
Not enough. Yeah, not enough carbon.
Look, it's Orca! Look at this guy!
I like him.
Why does this big fish look so happy? It's kind of creeping me out. Look! Orca, it's you! It's been a dog's age. I stopped counting the years. Did you come to take me back to the Dragon Palace?
Wow.
Dragon Palace Emissary.
Dragon Palace Emissary. Orca.
I love dolphins. At best, what word do you
What worthy of visiting the Dragon Palace? Oh, up on! I'll take you to the Dragon Palace.
Thank you, Andy. Oh, come
Really
on, introspective. Yeah, like, you know. I mean, it's true. Dolphins are fucking... They can be mean little bastards, but...
I'm second to none when it comes to swimming. Even what dragon water's no match for me.
You heard him. What are we gonna do, Ami? We tried. They're
Man,
yeah.
Orca's kind of making my mouth water a little bit.
It's a rad. Yeah, introspective, you're entirely correct. I do know the reputation of dolphins. They are evil.
Mm-hmm.
I will say dolphins are like the chimps of the sea.
We must complete the final ordeal. Is this Otohime chick your boss or something? It's Queen of the Dragons. So let's hear about that ordeal.
The entrance to the Dragon Palace is a whirlpool.
But it's hidden.
Right now to keep out the evil beings that plague this area. You must find a whirlpool amidst this vast sea. That is the ordeal decreed. By the way, have you seen this Link asshole on his little ship wind waking all over the place? We hate him.
This is where the cars live. Get you one. That's right, load
Look
one.
at that mountain in the distance with the face.
Oh, that's Oni Island. That's our destination. Where's that meowing coming
Oh no! What's the name of the cat from Dragon Ball?
from? Poir?
Poir. It's Poir's tower.
No, Korin.
Gorin, yeah.
Poir's the blue one that shapeshifts. Korin's the old one that lives at the top of the tower.
Yeah.
I'm gonna teach you how to do tricks, Goku.
Listen, Goku.
I got these magic beans I keep in my loincloth, Goku.
Ah.
They're definitely beans and nothing else.
Have you seen Yajirobe? He's not been home yet.
Oh, sweetie.
Dr. Girlfriend. Well, sweetie, you can't be Archer and Dr. Venture anymore. I mean, why not? He's your half-cousin, double twin brother. How?
Oh, Anakin, hold me like you did on Naboo before the war, before the Senate.
Man, I love Grandma going to Atlantic City with 3 packs of Pall Malls. You know, it's my
Rocco. Ed isn't here today.
We can play Twister.
Oh,
You harlot!
look, Ninja Cats.
Samurai Pizza Cat.
I was-
They're so bad, they have more fur than any turtle ever had.
And here we go. Bonk.
Did you say gonk?
Gonk droid. Certified gonk moment.
The Adventures of a Gonk Droid in Star Trek. Like, it's a Gonk Droid that never says anything but gonk, and it just hops on shuttle from shuttle, and like people around him are having their little adventure and problems, and he just sits there as like gonk. And then when they come to the conclusion, he just he waddles onto the next ship and leaves. Gonk. Wall climbing, a Capcom favorite.
Yep. We're trying to get top of the tower.
A carton of
Brewster.
cigarettes a week.
Yep. So I had a friend in college that would do that voice with just all sorts of characters. And yeah.
I like my Ed Wynn voice.
Yes.
The nuclear-powered gonk droid. I do like sometimes just booting up the original Battlefront 2 and just playing around and looking at the gonk droids. It's great.
Wait a minute, what is that you have wired to the side of your Gonk Droid? A cigarette lighter. What happens when you turn it on? Would you like to find out? If you do, I have to leave the room.
You said that with a very Groucho Marx sort of voice.
Oh, dude.
Look, if you had a cigarette lighter welded and attached to a Gonk Droid, I'm sure the moment you turn it on, it just plasmates the air in the room.
Yes.
You just hear a flash.
I'm watching out for this lady's dignity, which is more than she ever did.
So, these are your so this is school you're running? No? Then why are there so many children here? They're mine. All of them? Yes. Lady, I like my cigar too, but I take it out once in a while.
Yeah.
The party of the first posse, nah, tear that out. The party of the second posse, nah, tear that out.
Oh man, duck soup. I love duck soup so much.
Yeah, well, if I were taller and stronger, I'd fight you too.
Anyways, I'm Spalding. What do you think of the economy? What do you think of the traffic problem? What do you think of when you go to bed at night, you beast?
Ah, that's so no good. Dude, can't sleep on Harpo and Chico though.
I've never been so insulted in my life. I believe that.
Apparently, him and Alice Cooper were good friends.
Alice, yeah, well, Alice Cooper was like friends with so many old Hollywood people. Like,
Yeah.
he made friends with Salvador Dali.
Really?
Yeah, like he was good friends with Groucho. Like he bought the O in the Hollywood sign and dedicated it to Groucho.
Wasn't Groucho like going through dementia and Alice Cooper was taking care of him for a while?
I don't know about that. I mean, maybe just like looking after him like a friend. You know.
Yeah.
Alice Cooper's a cool guy. His story's very interesting.
Yeah.
And
His appearance in Wayne's World is funny.
Yeah, he's got a good sense of humor. I like a lot of his songs. He does switch it up quite a bit, so it's not everything, but like Dragon Town's pretty sick. Fucking, some of the classics like Billion Dollar Babies is a great album.
He does a cover of "School's Out Forever" in not Sesame Street, The Muppet Show.
I do know he was on the Muppet Show.
School's been blown to pieces, and like a explosion in the background.
Yep.
And a bunch of monsters are dancing around.
I'm trying to remember the name of it, but you ever see those old coffee commercials Jim Henson was doing before the Muppets was a thing?
Wilkins Coffee.
Yeah, Wilkins Coffee, and basically Proto Kermit is this like demented ass serial killer.
Do you like Wilkins Coffee? No, I don't think so. Some learn, some don't.
Do you like Wilkins Coffee? Not really, no. Pulls out a gun. Oh, I think I do. Yeah, I bet you do now. Wilkins Coffee.
Yeah, well, there was some other commercials we saw from that time period, and like this was for a class when I was doing my sound engineering training, and one of the commercials that sort of surprised me, I shouldn't have been surprised, but finding out just how old of a brand Pabst Blue Ribbon is.
Oh yeah, PBR.
And how it was considered like cheap garbage even then.
Yep.
Because they were like advertising it during like a 1940s boxing match.
Dude, I fucking love PBR. I'm gonna be perfectly honest. I love PBR.
Like, it's not actually bad, but it's like, it's indistinct, I guess.
It is the most beer you can beer. For an American style Pilsner. Like, it is the beeriest beer you could ever beer. Like, I hate Budweiser, I hate Coors, I'm kinda okay with Michelob, but PBR, I'm with it.
What was it that Bad Ducks posted the other day? It's like, ladies, never let a man drinking Michelob talk down to you. Make him talk to you woman to woman.
Oh god, that reminds me, remember when the Flintstones were selling cigarettes?
Yep.
Oh, Fred, I can't stand watching the girls work so hard. Yeah, let's go behind the house so we can't steal.
Yeah.
Yes, that would be a good way to describe it, Brewster. There's like nothing wrong with it, it's just there's only a little right with it. But Chief seems to like it, and that's a good thing.
Yep.
And I can drink a pile of them if necessary. Although, if I want my cheap way to fuck up, then I go for, like, Steeled Reserve or some other, like, Big old handle of malt.
Big old malt liquor.
Oh yeah. Actually goes really well with orange juice.
Oh, God.
So Wilkins Coffee went bankrupt in 1989.
Oh dang.
Yeah, apparently this article says that they didn't keep up with changing. They didn't keep up with the changing customer taste in coffee.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I wonder what it tastes like. I'd like to try. I've never seen. I wonder if you can get online. No, I don't guess you did. Unless somebody, God, imagine somebody had like a sealed tin of Wilkins coffee. Probably a solid chunk of just crumbly coffee.
Yes.
By the way, when I make coffee in the morning, one of my cats is like, meow. He goes up and starts sniffing it. And I'm like, get out of there.
And look who it is.
She starts chasing around.
Yes.
My goodness, why? Are they playing with each other?
Yeah. This is Tabegami. Completely optional brush technique, if I'm correct. Oh shit. We found Ami's asshole aspect. Yes, you did.
Yeah.
Right. But yeah, the cat, so now, this is like a one-time thing. Whenever I see this, it's a reason to go back to early areas, and, yeah. I've had a bunch of beers in my life. You know what? One thing that is always really hit or miss is, branded beer. Like, beer from somebody that's not associated with alcohol in the slightest. Like, banned beer.
Yeah.
Like, there was actually, I think the first one I tried that I actually enjoyed was Iron Maiden. Has like 3 or 4 beers that they have licensed out that are pretty decent. I know Rush has a beer, and Stone Cold Steve Austin has a beer. Metallica has a whiskey.
So one of my favorite bands, Blind Guardian, they have a red wine.
That's very appropriate.
They released it with their album Beyond the Red Mirror.
Oh yeah, I know that album.
Which was part 2 of... Yeah, part 2 of
Imaginations.
Imaginations. Yep. Last time I saw them perform, they did the entirety of both of those albums.
Kinda sick, though.
Aw, yeah. I'm super excited. Yeah, I'm excited, though, because they're coming here again in December, and it's with Einseferum and Seven Kingdoms.
Mm-hmm.
And both of those are smaller bands that I absolutely adore as well, so it's like, yay!
Yeah, the biggest thing happening near me is New Orleans. We're getting fucking Creed with 3 Doors Down and like Papa Roach.
Tell me it's 2006 without telling me it's 2006.
The fact that the fact that Creed has
Mm-hmm.
been selling out super well is hilarious. Same thing with Limp Bizkit. But like,
It's a Cookie Mama.
hey Cookie, we're back with Ami and you soon.
Mama.
Yes.
I'm gonna make it a little daytime. But yeah, I think I need to go to Austin to go find good concerts. Really, because New Orleans gets some good ones. But I'm just like, nah. get a lot of jazz guys, which is cool. Kind of. I really want to see Billy Strings live. That's someone who I'd love to go watch live. You know Billy Strings, my man?
I've heard the name. I am not personally familiar, no.
Check out his song "Turmoil in Tinfoil." He's a bluegrass man. He's a flat picker, and legitimately one of the best flat pickers to ever do it. But he also like has tons of like jazz and rock and metal influences in the bluegrass music he makes, and it's super interesting. Like, I am a cynical man when it comes to modern music in the mainstream media and the pop music and whatnot. I don't like a lot. I'm very critical, and I don't know if it's a good thing or a bad thing, but it is, I think. And his stuff is legitimately like, oh, this guy will be remembered for years to come. Like, he's that damn good. And he's just some dude talking about his life from Michigan. It's really, really fucking sweet. His followers are very like deadheads, where they are ride or die wherever he goes.
Yeah.
So they can be, you get some Wookiees that way.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're just exploring. Hey, look, there's the water dragon. Yep. Let's see. Bum. Yeah.
So, Chief, you're reasonably familiar with Star Trek, yes?
Quite so.
And including the original series movies?
Less so the movies. I've seen the first and the second one, like, properly sitting down to watch them, and the fourth one, with the whales. The movies I have seen them, right? I've seen them bits and pieces as years have gone on, but I do not remember a ton about like 3, 5, and like 6 and whatnot.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Camelot 440.
Oh, hey there. You have made a glorious mistake. Apparently Cookie Mama's daughter recognized the game from the music alone.
That is adorable.
Yes. But yeah, no, I found this old, like, piece of shit post art that was for another guy that I thought you might appreciate, which is the characters from Persona 5 Royal edited over the what's the word, the characters from Star Trek 5, because you start to realize that Star Trek 5 has the plot of Persona 5 at some point.
Oh, entering people's... Oh, no.
Well, and specifically the whole, like, the main villain's whole shtick by the end is wanting to take people's pain from them so he can find God.
You know, I never beat Persona 5. I got to Sae's dungeon.
Yeah.
And, just because of things happening. Because I had the PS3 version. You know,
sensible.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because I was an Xbox kid. I got a PS3 real cheap. And I'm like,
yeah,
that was cool. And so I bought it, I played it. I liked Persona 4 a lot, and I liked Persona 3 a lot. I actually like it. I like Persona 2. The one that they remade on the PSP was the Eternal Punishment or Innocent Sin? I think it was Innocent Sin. And I actually really liked that game, even though I didn't beat it. I got to a point in high school playing it where I forgot to save and my phone died and like lost everything, and I'm like, well, that's a game I gotta come back to.
Yeah, I know those moments.
It happens so many times, man. It makes me mad. It's like, I'm enjoying this thing and then something happens, I have to stop for like 3 months, or the save got deleted, or I just had other things to do. And I'm like, I want to play it, but now I have to catch myself up. Happened a lot with Zelda when I was a kid.
It happened for the abs when I accidentally borked my save file for Final Fantasy Tactics.
Oh, that sucks.
So I'm gonna restart that one and do it on here, now that abs is a defunct thing.
Yep. Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Yes.
It's on Sundays,
A
right?
friend,
Yeah.
a friend deleted my 20-year-old save of Final Fantasy Tactics.
That's horrible.
Well, I just started laughing. I wasn't upset, and I kind of poked at him about it, and he felt so bad. He gave me like $20,
Oh.
and I kept trying to give it back to him. My friend was like, "Dude, just take it." He feels bad about it. And I was like, "Oh."
Well done, fine.
Oh yeah, one save file, trademark. Yeah. Yeah, currently we're playing through KOTOR right now.
Oh, dude, that game's awesome.
Yep, Whacker and I had to go through quite a bit of effort to get it working on my computer correctly.
Yep. Right.
But we got it, and it works, and life is good forever.
No spoilers. We'll break your leg.
Yes. Yeah, no, because for me it's a blind playthrough since I never played it, but all of my co-hosts have. And so, yeah, the threats against chat have been ongoing. Hey, TK!
There's also parts when I'm like, "Oh yeah, this part right here," and I'm like, "Hold on."
Yes. Now, I have had some spoilers for it just because I listened up on all that Darth Revan lore. But not enough so to really know exactly how that'll play out in the game or where it comes from.
But
Although, one of the signs of like, okay, so some of this has been spoiled for me is I already know what rat ghouls are.
oh,
I am a snotty boy today. The trees are out in full force doing their thing.
Yes, they are.
Indecent treeness.
by the way, Storm, I hope you like pod racing. Bad pod racing.
Oh no. Now this is no. Now this is autism.
And I want an MMO. I need an MMO to get on the ground floor on.
There was a pod racing game. I think it was for the PlayStation or Nintendo or Xbox, but it was actually pretty fun.
Nintendo 64?
I think Ninja's been playing it. Or no, he played it during May the 4th.
Starfish. Patrick. We're fishing today, boys. Man, that is one thing that I love in games. It's a decent fishing minigame.
Oh yeah.
You know,
Imagine like a video game reviewer, and that's all he does is like, "This game does not have a fishing minigame." That instantly makes it a 2 out of 10.
I bet you somebody's like that. Be funny. You know what has a really good fishing minigame in it is Sonic Adventure 1. Because because remember, Sega Bass Fishing. So it reuses the mechanics from Sega Bass Fishing in it.
I'm gonna get it. Oh boy.
I forget what the guy's name was, but there was a Twitter channel or a Twitter feed, and all it was him going through video games one at a time, answering whether or not you could pet the dog.
Oh, I love those kind of things.
Cookie
Yep.
Mama says, I have a streamer friend who actually will say that. Andy. I
Oh,
think
wow.
one of my favorite fishing mini games is in Dark Cloud 2. That was a good
Dark Cloud. I need to go back and finish Dark Cloud 2. I played it in the past, but never finished it.
One more time. Oh, you son of a bitch. You son of a gun. Hey, are the Xeno series like Xenosaga and Xenogears any good?
I hear good things from other people, but I've never played them.
Tales of Symphonia, anybody?
I've played... Yeah, I've played Tales of... I forget which one, because there's a lot of Tales games.
Rail says the Tales series is pretty good.
Yeah, and I have other friends that would rave about it as well.
Matter of fact, there's a Tales series that he told me to play, or a Tales game that has a materia-like system.
Yeah. Yeah, Rail has one that he could reference to you, Tales of the Sky or something like that.
You know what series I want to try and get into? Battle Ogre.
Oh, you mean Ogre Battle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Which later was followed by Ogre Tactics, and yeah, those are all fun.
Look at that fish.
That fish could feed a village for like a while.
Yum.
Marlin are big fish. They're not that
Yummers.
big.
Probably could kill people.
Yeah. Marlin are not that big.
Not?
They're big. They're some big fish, but
I know catfish can get stupid huge.
yes, they can.
On like Deadliest Catch, he'd say like there are some legends where they say that the catfish will come and swallow little babies whole. Like, ugh.
Catfish can get very big. The biggest fish I've ever caught was a tarpon down in the waters of Puerto Rico. That was pretty good.
Puerto Rico.
Puerto Rico. But
When I was a kid, oh, go ahead.
no, it's good. I was just being stupid.
When I was a little kid, we took a field trip to the aquarium. And I remember this giant purple grouper just looking at me, and I wanted to throw up. Like, it was just so ugly and terrifying. I couldn't stand it.
Oh, I love the aquarium. Whenever we'd go to the Audubon Zoo in the Museum of St. Orleans, I hated the insectarium. I didn't care too much about the zoo with the mammals. I loved the aquarium.
I need to go to the Audubon Zoo one day. My dad took us there one time.
Tigerfish for the win.
Tigerfish are cool. Tiger sharks are cool.
Yes.
I used to
Whale shark for the win.
Whale sharks are
I
cool.
heard that you can get big fish right off of oil rigs.
Yes. Oh, oil rigs are perfect for fishing. They are perfect.
Yeah, because you're out in the middle of the water rather than...
And it's right. It's a place where the fish can congregate and eat like small crustaceans
Algae.
and algae. Yeah, it's actually perfect for fishing.
Also, oil rigs are good settings for offshore horror settings.
Yes, there needs to be more of that, man. Because
Also
have you played Where the Still Waters Deep or something like that?
no.
You gotta play it, man.
All right.
There was
Hold on.
there is a few like a Dreamcast game where it's like,
I gotta use the restroom. I'll be right back.
I think it's basically like The Thing but underwater.
Mm.
Of course, that's also Leviathan if you look up that movie.
Mm. Yes. It's Lord Wilfred.
Lord Wilfred! By the way, Storm,
Yep.
I think one day when you get a chance, maybe to help you stir up the flavor of sci-fi and deep space-like storytelling, if you get a chance, do a playthrough of Citizen Sleeper.
Okie dokie.
Pretty good.
Yeah.
It's a tad heavy on the all corporations are evil side, but,
That's a trope that has been getting old.
yeah, well, it's a sci-fi thing.
Well, and I do get it from the perspective of, like, yeah, there are corporations that are evil, and yeah, corporations, even if they're not evil, are bent on money, and they're unfeeling because they're a machine, they're not a person. But yeah, just automatically making the corporation the bad guys is, like, kind of trite to me at this point. Not enough so that I won't watch something because of it, because otherwise I wouldn't be watching just about anything.
I want a story where the Empire is the good guys and the rebel faction are the bad guys. FTL.
Yes. Still Wakes the Deep. Someone played it on here. I love it.
Yeah, Still Wakes the Deep. That is a very good it's Scottish Lovecraft.
Now, also don't misunderstand me. I'm not saying that I want to see games where corporations are specifically good either. It's more just like I would like to see different bad guys every now and then.
You can only stand so many damn zombie movies from the 2000s.
Oh my god. I acknowledge that there is such a thing as a good zombie movie, but the early 2000s taught me to hate and despise zombie movies in general.
It's like how people are starting to get tired of superhero movies. It's like, okay, I get it.
Yep. Ooh, Kazagami.
Yeah, so the cool thing is this game is you can get upgrades for existing abilities, which I always thought was the smart choice.
Yep. So in perspective, I mean, that's generally true of most governments at the end of the day, because at the end of the day, like, military actions and such always get nice and messy, and there's really no such thing as a moral government. But yes, I do generally agree with the idea that, yeah, a moral empire is not... yeah.
It's also like the consequences of a government inherently being collectives. Like, it's inherently like, oh, this is committee thinking, this is group think, this is...
Well, I also think it's the corrupting power of power, like...
Of course.
It's
introspective look, yeah.
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
No, I'm interrupting. You had the camera
you dear brother. No, you dear brother. You go ahead of me. Oh, please.
Oh, okay. No, you do have the right of it there, introspective. A good ruler is not necessarily a good person. For example, see Marcus Aurelius.
But yeah, it's
very...
I am so sorry.
No, it's okay. Just quickly, a very wise Caesar, but also committed a couple genocides along the way.
Yeah.
Or attempted. Now you, Andy. Sorry. Hate Discord delay.
It's like... It's why I think probably deeper than maybe even Tolkien intended on about the Ring of Power. It's like... It's the allure of power itself. It's like... It's not only that power corrupts, but it's also maybe that those who seek power are more easily, like, susceptible to it.
Mm-hmm.
And even like Gandalf and Galadriel are like, I would want to use this for good, but it would ultimately drive me to evil because, I mean, in that universe, the ring itself has a will of its own, but...
Yeah. Well, another factor that's unspoken, but is the reality of what it's talking about, is that fear would be a massive part of that. Gandalf fears the evil in the world. Galadriel fears the destruction of her people. Sauron fears death and fears not being in control. Boromir fears the enemy at the gates of his people. So the idea being that power is the way to control that which you fear. But then that makes it inherently an act of desperation, and desperation rarely breeds objective thinking.
From what I understand in the Tolkien universe, I forgot what they're called, but the wizard angels that they are.
The Astari,
Yeah,
who
like
are my... Yeah.
every time they're they can't die technically, but every time they're like greatly defeated, they lose a lot of their power. And Sauron has actually been, got his ass whooped several times to the point where he can barely take a physical form without the ring. And
Partly it's because he put himself into the ring.
Yeah, and now that the ring is gone, like from what I understand, he is so weak now that he's weaker than a rat. Like he dwells so deep at the bottom of the world. He is no greater than that of like vermin and rats. He's not dead. He can never achieve power now. He's just too many times lost.
Incorrect on what count, introspective.
I mean, I could be wrong, but that's what I got from a bit of research.
Well, yeah, but we've jumped between a couple subjects, so I'm trying to stay on top of what he's saying here. So if I recall correctly, Sauron's not destroyed at the end of the Lord of the Rings. It says that he is so diminished that he won't return, which I think matches what you say. But it's been a while.
It's been the Wire.
Take on... Yeah. Bitch smacked by Eru for corrupting Numenor. He still has a physical form even in LPR, and none of the wizards want to fuck with him. Okay, so yeah, it's that he no longer could seduce people with the form of, I think it's Marion, the gift giver. And yeah, well, also if Eru himself bitch smacks you, then like you're gonna lose a lot more than just power.
Eru Inuvita.
Yes. Lord of Gifts. Maron. Yeah, that's right. I knew there was an I in there, but I was placing it after the R.
Morgoth.
Wow. That is one of my favorite ideas for a setting, is the idea of the universe being sung into existence, but the discordant node is evil. Or is the evil that occurred.
Ugh.
Ah, yes, the sinking of Numenor.
Those are weird.
Victory zoomies. It'll be right back.
The Whirlpool Galaxy is here. We've actually made it to what we were looking for.
Yahoo! Oh, whee!
Watcher's Keep. Andy, what do you think I have to do here to get the whirlpool to spin?
Take your brush and like swirl it around. I would go the other way. But what the fuck do I know?
It's alright.
Wait, is it going the way that you did it? You know what? I don't know what I'm talking about. Oh, the wind. Okay. If I looked up at the sky and I saw that, I'd probably just die. I had a nightmare where I saw that once. Like the moon was split in half, and it was tumbling in space, and all the stars behind it were like tumbling, and I was like, "Oh well, we're all dead."
Yeah.
It made my stomach churn.
I've now
Such dreams.
Oh, Storm, you missed it. I did that.
Yay!
And now I made that. So we gotta go there.
Sweet dreams are in our name.
I may go down the hole.
Let me go down the hole.
You guys don't know where that's from? Shut up.
Hey, don't you insult me.
Tiny Toons?
Okay, good. You may live.
Yeah. Yeah, it's Plucky go down the hole. Yeah.
You go down the hole.
Sweet dreams are made of these. To disagree.
I traveled the world in 7 seas. Everybody's.
Yes. That's a good quote. In correction to my previous statement, more the Eru freestyled Melkor's dumpster baby tier improvisation into platinum.
Yep.
Because even Melkor's dissonance was part of the song, and every Iluvatar can make of it what he chooses.
Third row, bassoon, you fucked up. I gotta fix it.
You mediocre clarinet player!
You dare put in a a flat 2 in my piece? This is in major, damn it!
Ravano?
Good lad.
So yeah, I've been watching through this anime called Kitaro, and it's really good. But I'm super excited because there's a character in it who is kind of, to reference Escaflowne, sort of the Balgus character.
Yeah.
And they came out with a movie about a year ago, and it turns out the movie winds back to before the birth of the main character and covers the Balgus character.
Hell yeah.
So because in the show, Kitara's father is, in quotations, alive, because his will was so great to be there for and protect his son that when he died, he cast his spirit into what remained of himself, which was an eyeball. And so that eyeball follows Kitara around and gives him advice, but has never been able to, like, physically be there. Oh, sorry, am I interrupting game story?
Oh no, we just got to the Dragon Palace. You actually were at the perfect time. Like,
Oh, okay.
we're about to meet Queen Otohime.
Wait, go back to that map. Yeah, so then, like, we see in one episode what he looked like when he still had his body, and he's, like, this super awesome badass, so seeing, So yeah, getting a full movie of him, it's like, yay. I love it when Obi-Wan gets to be the main character. Or when Balgus gets to be the main character. Or when insert that character.
Duncan Idaho be the main character?
In the latter 3 books he is.
Which one?
God Emperor of Dune.
No, which Duncan Idaho is it?
Well, okay, yeah, there's a bunch of them.
And this is Queen
the
Otohime.
Yeah, the series in question, and I'm gonna spell it out for you, is called Gegege no Kitaro. in answer to Introspective's question.
I linked a manga offshoot channel that I found that's really good. Let me see if I could find it. Allmark, yeah. ALMARK. I would suggest giving that a read through.
I thought you said Hallmark, and I thought you were shit posting for a second.
No, Allmark.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kid from the Savage North, where everybody's fighting all the time, gets invited to magic school, is late by 2 years, arrives at magic school, late 2 years, but, you know, the thing is he might not know magic better than everyone else, but he knows how to lay hands with...
Oh, it's that Maxwell?
No, he's not, like, punch strong. He's like, Guts' sword strong.
Mm.
Yeah.
And I know how, I've dealt with actual harshness where the Southern Kingdoms are very peaceful because, I don't know. It's a good story. I think it's a good story.
Mm-hmm. Well, that trope exists in a lot of places, and I think there is a certain justification for it in a lot of cases because further south from the north, you typically have more sunlight and thus more successful farming. In locations like Siberia, Scandinavia, Canada, historically there was a lot more likely to be famine just because of the sheer cold.
I always thought it was like that in the EU too, in some of those places, I mean the UK, or what we used to be known as England. Like, it always felt like the northern barbarians in the snowy waste.
Yeah.
They come down through the mountains and cleave and do all sorts of bad and now ne'er-do-well things. Oh.
Yeah. Looks like our game with Goat is beginning, so I shall see you gents later.
Yeah.
Bye.
Have a good run, my dudes.
Thank you.
Yeet.
Is this one of those all-female societies where you come in, they act nice to you, and you think it's all heaven and all that, and then you find out that they're all cannibals and they only want you to eat you?
Sounds like a Star Trek episode. So no.
Before anybody says that's the story or that's a thing, like, yes, I know that's a thing.
Alright. So, have you played Ocarina of Time, Andy?
Yes.
You remember Jabu Jabu's belly?
I think so. It's like the flesh dungeon.
Yep. Well, guess what?
You gotta go into somebody's belly.
Yep.
Didn't we already go in someone's belly?
Yep.
But now we have to go into the belly of the well.
Kinda.
You have to go into the belly of the well and rescue your father.
Oh God, no! Don't say that. Don't bring that evil on me, Ricky Bobby. We're not talking about Pinocchio here. We're not talking about metaphysical, psychological concepts.
I mean, if you want your father to stay in the belly of the well, I guess. I didn't know you were like geez, oh. Did you get dead?
No, I love my family. I just...
Your dad went out to get milk. My dad was swallowed by a whale.
Right.
Somebody's plotting my death. I feel it.
Something's wrong. I can feel it.
Somebody's been doing these stop motions where a grasshopper's telling, like, Pinocchio to put the axe down.
Oh yeah, I've seen those, and they're really, really creepy. They're really creepy.
Pinocchio, put the axe down. Pinocchio, are you gonna do something bad with the axe? No, and his nose grows.
He's lying. It's terrible. All right, I know I've been stepping away a lot, but things happen. I'll be right back. Andrew, I trust you. Let him have it. I'll be right back.
Actually, I don't know if you guys heard that Adia Discord might have cut me off. Going into the belly of the well. The belly of the beast. Actually, I wasn't paying attention. Why are we here? Did they swallow a artifact or was it a person? Usually it's one of the two. What's the MacGuffin? We've got to pass. We've got to pass the giant animals are no longer to swallow important things law, because we're tired of crawling around their bellies. You know what's one of the horrifying things to think of, chat? The possibility of the existence of space whales. Something just rolls up and just swallows your ship whole, and you're like, ah, well, this is great. I feel even more horrifying if they're like planet-eating whales, like that one short on YouTube. Giant whale just comes up and gulps down Earth, and everybody on the moon are like, of course, I guess that comes from a primordial fear of being devoured. Super Chief! It's Super Chiefy, Super Chiefy. Holy crap, he's almost got 2 million yen. It's like a lot of money. And for like what, 400 years ago? You put that in a Roth IRA and just like go to sleep for a few millennia? Chief. I don't know what to talk about. I guess you guys have nostalgia for the soundtrack in this game like I do for Brave Prince of Musashi.
We're back.
Oh, there he is.
But yeah, the soundtrack is amazing. Hello, Andy.
Yeah. I believe we're going into some creature's belly.
That is the goal.
What do we need to get an item or a person?
I mean, you get an item out of the belly.
Not another cursed sword, is it?
Nope. Oh, look, there it is.
Let me in your belly!
Get in my belly.
In your belly!
I wonder if I have to do this.
You have to make yourself appetizing. Oh.
Player icon is Ami said, yeah. It's actually pretty good. I wonder what. Yep.
He ate us up like a snack.
Oh, that didn't work. How did we get out of that? All of the bullies are like, they're all like, oh, please forgive us. We were right, we were wrong. Oh, the humanity.
We've been turned into giant half spider peoples, or half of our face are coming out of the beast. Oh!
Small dog. Dude, Shibas are cute dogs. Inus in general are cute dogs. Like all the Japanese dog breeds are great. So
It's my turn to go away for a while.
bye-bye. His name is Jonas. Yeah, the Ami's head it's a great little. There's so many things in this game that are just like, oh, it's so perfect. Boars. Love me some boars.
I know I've said this before, but it's hot.
Yes. Thank you for that.
All right.
Yeah. What's up?
Super Chief.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you 2 questions, and the second question is going to be weird. Are you ready?
Oh, sure. Go for it.
All right. You got pets?
Nope.
All right. Well, then that negates the second question. Good job. I was going to ask, do your pets follow you to the bathroom?
That is an odd question. My pets that I had in the past did not. Primarily because one was a bird who never left his cage. Not because
Do
we
you
didn't...
think if he wasn't caged, he would follow you to the bathroom?
That one? No.
I'm pretty sure that some of our listeners in chat have that problem. Well, not necessarily a problem, but
Problem? Solution.
when I go use the restroom, one of my cats is like, "Are you okay?"
Oh, they just love you, Andy. They love you and they want to be with you no matter what. Especially at the most inopportune moments.
Well, that's Banksy. Banksy loves following me to the bathroom. She wants me to hold her while I'm on the
Nope. Hell no. Hell
She
no.
jumped up on me and it's like, I'm like, okay. Tiger, if I don't wake up or go to bed by a certain time, she starts getting antsy.
Mhm.
Like, if I don't wake up, she'll either put her paw on my face or she'll jump on my gut.
Yeah. I've heard weird things like that. Like, my best buddy has a dog, a young dog. He just got him. But he's gotten big now. And he's like, man, I don't know what to do with this dog, because at 2 a.m. when I'm sleeping, that dog will come up to my ear and start smacking his big fucking lips in my ear. Just... It's just...
2 a.m.
Yeah, it's like 2 in the morning, and the dog's going in his fucking ear, and I'm like, dude.
Does he, like, take them to, on walks?
No, not that late. I mean, he gets walked all the time.
I mean, like, period. Like, he might be, like... What I'm trying to say is, like, the only thing I think of is, like, that dog doesn't get enough exercise to wear him out.
Oh, no, that dog does get worn out. It's just a weird dog.
Yeah, you get weird. But my brother had, like, a little, like, mole on his ear.
Yeah.
And we had a cat. And when he'd lay on the couch, the cat would crawl up on him and start suckling on his ear.
That's just odd. Okay.
I know, it's weird, but it was funny, too. It was like...
Yeah, and...
Sit there and start... You could hear her suckling on... And her little paws would be, like, opening and closing, like she'd be kneading.
Hey, look, it's Momotaro.
Is that a monkey man?
Coming out of a peach. He's a boy born from a peach.
Oh, is that Peach Boy?
That is Momotaro.
Was this story... Does this story, like, kind of go along the Monkey King story?
I don't think so. But I am not knowledgeable.
Like Journey to the West?
No, I don't think he's related to Sun Wukong at all.
Alright. I saw a story where they had Momotaro, like, he grows up and he gets, like, a couple of friends that were his enemies, like a demon and a tiger person and all that, and they start following him around.
Yeah. Yeah, now we're just kind of putzing around. 'Cause to be perfectly honest, I forgot what I have to do. I tried getting eaten by the dragon, but that apparently didn't work. So
Wait, what if you have to shrink?
yeah, I don't know how though. I have the item, but I think it's contextual completely.
What, the shrink? You
Yeah.
don't need like a brush stroke?
No. There's a frying pan to cook steak and one thing and eggs to cook them separately. That depends. How much you care about sear and whatnot, and proper like cook temp and all that. Because I mean, either way is perfectly fine. You can pan cook a steak perfectly well with no issues. If you're gonna be doing steak and eggs, if you got a good fatty piece of steak, it'd be a good idea. That way you can use the fat from the beef to cook your eggs in. Once it's done. It's not like a full steak, it's a small ribeye. Right, but how fatty is that ribeye? Like is it pretty lean, or is all that? Because if it's not lean, if it's a fatty cut and you can render that out, do it in the actually yeah, fuck it. If it's a small steak, just do it in the pan. Just take your time with it and get all that beefy goodness into the pan before you cook your eggs. So that your eggs get some of that beefy goodness. Alright, yeah, I need to somehow get into the stomach of the beast. I need to get in the belly of the beast. Which is never a good thing. Let's see. What do we got here? Let's see what Rao has to say.
You see that video of that lady in a kayak getting swallowed by a whale?
No. Did you?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's better out, but it's weird seeing that.
Well,
Yeah, there's a video where like these people are in kayaks, and this whale just breaches up between all of them, and like I think it's a lady in a yellow kayak. It just goes right in his mouth.
that's very odd.
But she survives. She survives. I don't think she's hurt too bad either. Like whales, most whales aren't actually, can't actually swallow people. Like they're mostly krill eaters. Krill and plankton. Like, what is it? The whale sharks?
Big shark.
I don't think they could. Yeah. I think you could probably. You could fit inside of a basking shark's mouth, but I don't think it could swallow you. You'd probably end up killing it. Still, that's a horrifying thing to see, nonetheless.
Oh yeah.
There's also that video of the guy that rotates the shark.
Yeah, get rotated, idiot.
Yeah. 64 million years of evolution, motherfucker. What's that mean to you? Now you're a fidget spinner.
Actually, wait. There is.
By the way, Super Chief,
Yeah.
I want to make a controversial statement.
Depends.
All right, you ready?
Uh-huh.
In the debate of 100 men versus one gorilla. Honestly, I think the gorilla would probably run away.
What if they were compelled to fight?
Then, I don't know. The gorilla would probably. I honestly think the men would win, but the gorilla would really like wreck house. Like, I don't know. Like, at what point are you so strong that like no number of men could stop you? It's like you'd have to convince 100 men to fight a gorilla.
Right.
But because I recently saw a video of a goose scaring a silverback gorilla away, and of course you could say, yeah, but that's a goose. That's non-arguable, and I'd be like, fair enough. Everyone's scared of the Kroger chicken. Oh, baby crocodiles, rooster buffalo. There's a video of an alligator crawling up a man while he's lying on a couch. And I swear to God, this alligator has the biggest puppy dog eyes. Like, you know when you look in an animal's eyes and they have that, oh, I love you so much, you know, that look? This alligator has that look in its eyes. It makes me think it's deformed or something. It's weird.
Dude, crocodilians are cute little babies.
Can be, yeah. Like, you've seen the movie Plastic Lake, right?
No.
Oh, you haven't?
Mm-mm. I don't think so.
Or Lake Placid?
I mean, I've heard of Lake Placid. I've just never.
It's about like the giant, like really giant alligator that's killing and eating people.
Okay.
I don't know if I want to. I don't want to spoil it, so.
Yeah, it's all good, dude. It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's like a 20-year-old or even more movie, so. There are funny videos of like alligators trying to crawl on people's boats and they slap it and they're like, nah, get on out of here. And the gator's like, okay, fine, leave me alone. I'll tell you what though, those videos of like kaiju level alligators walking across the Florida golf courses, you've seen those, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like,
They're not that big.
that's like legit levels of like, and respect nature.
Well, yeah. Just respect nature in general and you should be alright.
Yeah, respect nature in general, but this is kind of like, oh yeah, that's why we're supposed to respect it. It's a 15-foot crocodile just leisurely walking across the greenway, like he owns the place, and he does own the place. I'm not going to contest him on that. This is your land. That poor thing. I bet when they find him dead, oh my,
Oh, yeah, they're dancers, and of course there always has to be the one.
oh. Anyway, Swamp Kaiju, yeah.
Alright.
I wonder if oh,
It's time for another digging minigame. I think this is the last one in the game, but I don't remember.
I thought you said dating. I'm like, dating?
Oh, hell no. This one is a reverse
climbing.
Yeah, actually. So
This game was mining and crafting before Minecraft.
You know, this kind of makes me think of those fake video game ads that you see on YouTube every once in a while.
yeah,
You know what I'm talking about?
yes.
Yeah, Ramshackle. I think 9 times out of 10 the gorilla would probably just run away. But that one time the gorilla stays. Oh boy. Oh. You'd probably have to offer each person $1 million to do that. Like, no joke.
I'll give you $1 million if you and 99 other men fight a gorilla.
Oh, the fine fight. I get the general idea that you're not allowed to use tools or weapons. I think it's like fisticuffs.
I think it really depends.
Like if you had 100 men with spears versus a gorilla, oh yeah, the men are winning. I mean, 10 men with spears versus a gorilla is probably gonna win, but just pure brute strength. Unless they all dogpile them. That'd be a weird, like, alternate history, like only 7 people survived the gorilla fight, and each one got $10 million, and like you'd have a Netflix series documenting the lives like 20 years later of each person. Like, this guy blew all his money on cocaine. This guy built a book selling empire. This guy bought an island and is living like a weird nomad. Oh yeah, I'm sure a gorilla could, in an endurance test, a guy could probably outwalk a gorilla. A gorilla would outspeed a human, but I'm pretty sure a human would outswim a gorilla too. But here's the thing, though. What if you show up and it turns out like the gorilla's Coco? Like, I'd be like, I'm not fighting Coco. And if there is 99 people, it's Coco. I'm not fighting Coco. Where's her kittens? How dare you?
Oh, hey, bitch.
SuperChief.
Hey, man, I'm just saying it like it is.
If the gorillas pop up on Canopen battle powder,
Do the boys get it too?
I feel bad about giving a gorilla stuff like that, you know.
Right.
I saw this video, and these people were like throwing like food to a gorilla in a zoo, and he was doing sign languages, and the person said that the sign languages were, "Hey, stop that! You're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to feed me. Stop it. Whatever." And I do literally mean like apparently he signed whatever, and I'm like, that's like such a human or easily too humanized thing that it's like that's disturbing. Like, you need to watch the video of an orangutan driving a go-kart. Have you seen that?
No, I don't believe I have.
Not a go-kart, a golf cart. He uses his right arm to steer, and his left hand he's holding on to the top of the roof.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like your typical overweight golfer just driving around enjoying himself. Like it's like it's funny and horrifying to watch. It's like, oh. Clyde, scrap the K. Left turn, Clyde. Have you seen that movie, Super Chief?
Oh, which one?
Any Which Way But...
Oh, but loose?
West? Yeah, Any Which Way But Loose.
No, I don't believe I have.
Oh, man. Clint Eastwood with a pet orangutan that he uses as a blinker. Right turn, Clyde. Oh, jeez. Super Chief,
What?
have you ever had snake wine?
No, I have not.
Have you ever seen snake wine?
Yes, I have.
I bet you have, you sick.
Well,
You've been to New Orleans?
yeah, you see that shit everywhere, dude.
What do you know about snakes?
What do you know about snake?
Someone thought to put a snake in a bottle of God knows what to drink it. Like, it's not formaldehyde, is it?
Not sure.
Also, sorry if I'm ruining your story.
No, you're not. I'm just halfway paying attention. So, like, I'm
I
trying
know
to pay
you're
attention to both things.
playing. You've got streamers taxed right now. Want to spell technique number 1?
Yeah, this just allows me to essentially, I believe, I can now teleport from any body of water.
Ah, that's a handy skill to have.
Yep. It's the grossest thing y'all ate ever. I don't know, man. Depends on who you ask, because to some people, oysters are gross. And some people, crawfish are gross.
I think I've had fried oyster and it tasted like fried eggplant. Oh my god!
Yeah, the water dragon's sleeping.
That's horrifying.
Yeah. Well, this is the next dungeon, Andy.
That's like Mario 64 levels of horrifying.
And in we go.
Uh-oh. Oh god, I hear thunder. Is it gonna rain? Please rain. The Grossest thing I've ever eaten. I've had a fly of some sort fly in my mouth, and it tasted like raw potato. It was a love bug. A love bug. Oh God, Super Chief. They might not know what love bugs are.
Some people do. It's good fun.
I want you folks to imagine this. Once every 4 years, I think, you get a swarm of these giant fruit fly things with bright red dots on their back. And they melt into, like, your bumper and your car. If you don't clean them off, they'll ruin your car paint.
Yeah.
And they're everywhere.
Yeah,
And they get in your mouth. They taste like raw potato.
Remember Shackle had Balut? I've heard of Balut.
Oh God, I learned of that from Super Best Friends because they were playing Dead Space. I would. That's a no for me.
That's a no for me, dog.
Not because of the taste, just the. Like, I'd feel bad if I cracked an egg and a zygote fell out, you know?
Yeah. Rocky Mountain oysters? I have not had Rocky Mountain oysters. They do not serve them around here. I know what they are, though.
Yeah, I know what they are, too. I wouldn't want to, but... I would say if I'm starving, I'd probably try them, but I'd probably feel bad.
Give me the heebie-jeebies.
I've had shark, which tastes like fish. We had cricket powdered hot dogs at the meetup. That was because the person making it used a like a baked bean base.
Yeah.
It pretty much tasted like baked beans. It wasn't bad. It's like at that point, whatever the base was or whatever spices you put into it take effect. To be honest, I think cricket powder probably doesn't even have a flavor of its own, you know?
Baking powder?
Cricket flour.
Oh, I don't really...
I mean, we eat crawdads, Super Chief, like, come on.
No, it's different.
I mean, it is, but at the same time, you know, they're bottom feeders, man.
Right, but they're, like, they have actual meat. They don't have, like, white pus. They fucking...
I guess it depends on if you stuff the head or not. I
oh,
don't.
that's yellow and fatty. Like, that tastes great.
Oh, I know what that stuff is. Don't tell me what it is. I've done research.
Listen, man, all I'm saying is... I eat them, therefore they're not... They're cool.
Yeah, they're good. I haven't had good crawdads in a long time.
Yeah.
I'd love to have some nice, fresh, hot... Like, the last ones I had were cold. And, there's a reason why I don't go to Rock and Roll Sushi anymore.
Yeah.
Because I had the spicy crawdad sushis, and I got sick. My favorite sushi is usually spicy crab. Like, that's it for me. Yum yum.
Sushi for me, I'm odd. Normally, I'm not a cooked fish guy.
Have you had a roasted eel?
Yeah.
That was actually really good.
Roasted eel is very... Unagi is good.
Eel sauce is good, too. I love eel sauce.
It has a very different flavor. Though, I don't generally eat cooked fish. I don't even like fried catfish. Like,
I don't either. I've tried, and my stomach was like actually... My stomach felt like it was going to start like becoming an entity of its own and leaving.
yeah.
I know that sounds weird, but it was like, no, I don't want any part of this.
Takoyaki
like
is delicious, Ramshackle. I love takoyaki.
Hey, look, is takoyaki... I think of that like red bean paste fish bun that they have. That's not what that is.
No,
is it?
that is oh shit. I know what you're talking about. It's cognac. Oh shit.
I want to try that. Like,
Yes, it does look good. I like red bean ice cream.
it's red bean paste, like our red beans, or do they have their
No,
own
it's
version?
it's Atsuki beans. It's like a sweetened red bean paste.
I'd love to try that.
There was a Thai place that had red bean ice cream, and that was
Oh.
legitimately very good.
Oh god, super cheap.
But
I want some red beans and rice right now.
oh my
With
god.
Italian sausage in it, spicy. Oh,
no,
God.
no Italian sausage. Son. No,
What?
You need Cajun sausage.
Oh, Cajun sausage. Well, I think
They're different.
yeah. Mom usually uses Italian sausage, but it's good. Like a nice spicy enough to where it makes your forehead like just slightly break out in the sweat, and you're like, ooh, yeah.
But the big thing is you do the sausage, but you also do ham. You do ham hocks in there and let it slow
I rarely
roast.
have ham on there, but that does sound good. Like, oh, or like,
Actually,
listen.
yeah, chunks of real ham.
Have you ever had red beans and rice? The ham they used was previous like glazed sweet ham.
Yeah.
That's good. Sweet and spicy go very well together. One of my favorite sandwiches is pepper jack cheese with honey ham. Oh God, are you slicing at that thing's pustules?
Yes.
Man,
I'm trying to remember what to do.
I almost don't want to eat anymore. Almost. Asian supermarket. I think we've got some down here. I think it's called Lee's.
Well, we're not cutting the tumor. We're using stomach acid to
Looks like you're feeding it.
hitting it with stomach acid.
Oh no, you're giving him an ulcer or acid reflux. Oh no! Super Chief.
What? Yeah, the Asian market around here is pretty baller now.
Have you seen the giant asparagus stalk?
No.
All right. Have you seen a wax apple?
Eh?
A wax apple looks like a Roma tomato covered in like a heavy coating of wax. I'm sure you've seen a durian. Durian, yeah.
I have tasted. My aunt came back from Thailand with durian candy and dried durian.
I've never smelled or tasted one, but I've seen one. I'm scared.
It was horrendous. The people down there, the people that grow up with it, love it. I found it to be foul.
I heard it tastes good, but it smells terrible.
Dude, the stench was abysmal.
It makes me weird because, like, I thought most of your taste came from your smell, so...
It does. And I don't know what they're saying. I tasted it, and it was foul.
Yeah. My friend, for his wedding, and he's, like, Chinese, and, like, for his wedding, he got, like, a whole ham.
Yeah.
And this is, like, a whole baked pig. I mean, like, the head and everything.
Yeah, let me do that. Dude, we had a cochon a couple weeks back. The cochon de lait, that was really good.
Have you ever had cornbread with bits of sweet corn baked into it?
Yes.
straight up them marmots that are inside this creature's belly.
And a bunch of kitsune.
Those are kitsune?
I
Foxes?
mean, they're foxes, yeah.
Oh, I thought they were like weasels. Like, I can't see like their ears.
Hit him with a bomb.
Oh.
I'm gonna do it again. You hit the vengeance slip. And
Give him the old Vegeta self-destruct maneuver.
Oh, Bajin Vegeta?
Yeah. I think he does it several times afterward. He doesn't die from it. Like, I guess he learned.
Oh man, I don't fucking know what Vegeta learns anymore.
So you pretty much know Vegeta's personality, right?
Dude, I've watched all of Dragon Ball Z.
So in one of the newer episodes, he's fighting this giant demon. And Bulma's like, Vegeta, stop fighting that thing. And he goes, no, I'll die before I stop.
Oh,
And Bulma goes, if you don't stop fighting, we'll never take a bath together. And Vegeta like stops and like suddenly teleports next to Goku. He's like, you can fight him now.
yeah. Vegeta's a good guy. We got 3 minutes to leave. We pissed off the water dragon. And we got the fox rods, which we heard that Priestess Rao was looking for.
Oh. You know, I just realized.
What?
I think Piccolo could have a kid anytime he wants, right?
I guess.
They can like make an egg or something. Like they don't.
But like
You
his
know.
like his daddy did.
As dad, like, that was one of the wishes, or well, that's going into deep lore. But like, I was gonna call them Pinocchios. Namekians, they could just. I think they could have at least one egg in their lifetime.
I don't know, dude. I don't think Toriyama knew.
Well, you're probably right. I mean, I from what I got, like, cause what was his name? The big fat Namekian that they were talking to in the Frieza saga.
Super Kami Guru. And that was
Can't
Andy's
do that to
aneurysm.
me. I'm 40.
Hey. Oh, this music is just obscene. Just blatant.
Hey, you could just show up at the Dragon Palace.
Right. Boobs! I mean, Bulma! Hi! Good call out, Hippocampus.
Wait, what did he say?
He said, now just hold your melons.
Okay, also Okay, I've never watched a playthrough of this. I don't know what's going on, but I have one of my little annoying predictions.
Yeah.
That's not the real Madame Roa.
What makes you think that?
I got a feeling this is like
Foolish! I was actually a monster the whole time.
Of course, I could be full of shit. I think I am full of shit now.
Sorry.
I only felt like that because it was like, why is she down here? You know? Poor guy. I hope after this adventure he finds himself a nice little bug girlfriend, you know?
Ah, Isun. The dog got confused. Correct, Richard. Logic nullifier. If I could have any meal imaginable, what would I go with? That's a very good question, honestly. I have no idea. Girl, put them things away.
You know, I was going to say a giant steak, but I've learned that I think like 6 or 8 ounces is all I really need.
Right. I
'Cause
think.
if you eat too much,
Oh yeah.
go ahead.
No, I think I'd want to do like a full course dinner for a meal. Like I'd want to do a proper aristocratic, like with the most expensive. I'd be bougie about it, to be perfectly honest. I'd want to try the things that are the hardest to find.
I'd probably just eat simple. Like, I'd want like a 6-ounce steak, some like fully loaded mashed potatoes, like, you know, sour
Oh,
cream,
yeah.
bacon, cheese,
Oh
a little
man.
bit of salt and butter.
Nah, replace everything of that with more butter.
I'll just add a whole 2 sticks of butter into it. Just mix it up real good.
Dude, a buddy of mine made
Julia Child.
Julia John. But
Julia Child, anything you cook, you just need 2 sticks of butter.
a buddy of mine made beef Wellington recently, like proper beef Wellington. And he made the mushroom paste that you wrap around the tenderloin with the puff pastry, and made some bomb ass buttery, herby, garlicky mashed potatoes with them. Both dishes, amazing.
Oh man, look, butter and garlic, like buttery garlicky butter on a steak, like, oh my god. I'm never much of a dessert kind of guy too. I like savory, like I just want the main course.
I like dessert. I really do love good dessert. I just have to control myself.
Like, I'd want the steak, I'd want the potatoes, and oddly enough, some really good peas.
Yeah, good peas are nice.
I love broccoli, but I've noticed that when I eat broccoli nowadays, my stomach gets upset. But like nice buttery broccoli, oh boy.
That's for me with perfectly crispy Brussels sprouts with like a balsamic vinaigrette.
Oh yeah. Oh man, or a Reuben sandwich
Oh,
with fried cheesy mushroom.
Oh, dude. Oh, dude.
Like,
the Reuben is, and by extension, pastrami on rye is one of my favorite fucking sandwiches, period. It's like number 2.
oh wait, it wasn't a Reuben. It was called a roast beef garlic melt.
Yep, very different.
Yeah, the roast beef garlic melt was, oh my god. Like, okay, there's this restaurant called Beef O'Brady's. It's like a sports bar. And we'd go there, and I'd get the roast beef garlic melt, and I'd get the fried cheesy mushrooms. Man, oh man, is that good?
Hell
We
yeah.
don't have it here anymore. Like, the closest one is in Alabama.
Dude, stuffed
I'll tell
portobello
you what.
mushrooms that are battered and fried, amazing.
Yeah.
Also, from UNC Samurai, rosebud country peas, full of country goodness and green-ness. Wait, that's terrible. I quit. Ah, a French fry in my beard.
I like peas. Like, I'm one of those kids that would mix this corn and its peas
A
with his
French fry
mashed
in my
potatoes.
beard. Yeah, no, I was a kid that refused to mix anything. I would eat one thing at a time.
Like, I do that too. It's like, I kind of do that now still. Like, I don't mix rarely. It depends.
Terrible.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've gotten better at it. When I was a kid, it was like nothing. Like nothing should mix ever. Period. I want to taste everything individually on its own merits. But it became, you know, more.
Soup is okay with little bits of ham in it. Yeah.
Yep. Broccoli soup is really good.
Oh, that's good with cheese.
Yes, with cheese. Yes.
Oh, have you ever had a baked potato soup?
Yes, I have. It's amazing.
Oh,
It's like a New England clam chowder.
never had clam chowder, and I'd like to try it.
I like clam chowder. I've had the New England clam chowder, and it was very
Saying
good.
it wrong. Clam chowder.
Clam chowder.
Clam
Chowder?
Chowder.
Chowder, what are you doing? You're killing your restaurant, Chowder.
Chowder, what are you doing, Chowder?
I love that it's Barkley. It's Reginald Barkley.
Yeah, Chowder.
Chowder.
Waddle, 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 waddle.
Right about it. Did you see the episode where they did the live action bit with the voice actors?
No. I rarely watched that show because I thought the idea was stupid, but to be honest, it grew on me after it was gone. Because
Oh, it's so charming, dude.
woman,
Woman,
get out of here, woman.
not your boyfriend. Panini. But there was a whole episode where the business was losing money, and Mungdal's like, wait, we spent all our money with no money. And Joe's like, what? The restaurant will go out worse. With no money means no animation, and it hard cuts to the voice actors in the booth. And they're like, what are we gonna do? And then they do a little car wash to raise money for more animation. It's
Sometimes Nickelodeon does it right.
that was Cartoon Network, my man.
Oh, okay. Oh, well, shit.
That makes more sense to me.
It makes me think of a SpongeBob like SpongeBob would do shit like that.
Yeah, well, they obviously very influenced by early SpongeBob. But Chowder,
You know what was the weirdest thing?
what?
When Disney when Doug went from Nickelodeon to Disney.
Oh, I bet.
Like, basically Doug goes to high school or something like that.
Yeah.
That was weird. Because they, like, changed, like, the personalities. Like, Roger became rich. Bebe became poor.
See, I never watched Doug though. I'll be honest with you.
Oh, okay.
Like I was strictly like I watched Nickelodeon stuff. Like I like Jimmy Neutron, like SpongeBob. I like the Avatar a lot.
Oh, Jimmy. Okay, I may have already sent it to you, but I gotta send you Carl singing "Smoking Out the Window."
Smoking out the window. You've shown it to me.
Smoking out. I have shown it to you. Smoking out the window.
But I was more of a Cartoon Network guy, like Ed, Edd n Eddy.
Ed, Edd n Eddy. Oh man. I thought of like Ed, the stupid one, with the symbiote on him, going like, Eddie, Eddie, I want to eat his liver. I don't eat his liver. Eat the chicken instead.
There were so many shows that I remember. My favorites growing up were like Avatar: The Last Airbender, obviously one of my favorites. Anything on Toonami that I could catch, which included things like Yu Yu Hakusho, G Gundam, Dragon Ball, whatnot. But I really liked the French stuff they would play.
Yeah, sometimes they did do
Like Code Lyoko was the shit. Or I used to really like back when the Fox box was around. I liked what was it? Disco Cops or Funky Cops? I like that one.
I haven't seen that one. And also, Cookie Mama says, Andy, isn't your friend group on here an awful lot like Ed, Edd n Eddy? I mean, Whacker would be like the Ed that like has an idea.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think our humor is a little bit like slapstick humor, but you know, like not physical, but like, you big poopy head, you all.
Eddie was a shit.
Code Lyoko, get out of here with that.
No, fuck
Get out
you.
of here with that code. No, you're banned. Ban this man.
Hey. Code Lyoko was the shit.
You did a four-head mutant.
Hey, Andy, I will not have Code Lyoko slander.
No, man, me and you gotta fight, right?
Oh, you want to fight? I got some fight games.
Yeah, come on, let's go. Look. Oh, come on. No, you.
But they would have Mizuki, and they would have all the French and like French-Canadian cartoons on, and that was the coolest shit like that. There was like Totally
Look.
Spies, which was incredibly uncomfortable now that I'm an adult.
Listen
Like-
here, you crawdad sipping psychopath.
Hey, fuck you.
The best 3D truck, the best 3D French Canadian shit was Beast Wars.
I was about to say, if you're gonna say reboot, careful.
Oh, okay, I like Reboot.
I've never watched Reboot. I don't know.
My sister kind of had a crush on Bob for a while, which was weird, but it's a good show, but it kind of lost itself after a while.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Bully Snake, you're entirely correct, and I didn't understand as a child, and as an adult, I understand. I'm like, oh my god. And yes.
Oh yeah, Totally Spies. Like they
Yes.
did that a few times. Like they had this weird
The cat
kind of
episode.
Scooby-Doo-esque one where they had a caveman.
Oh, dude, the one where the blonde chick turns into a cat was terrifying.
Oh,
That was awful.
there is this like with that bad like Western attempt to make anime art style, the one like the like you find in
Like-
Michaels or
Well, they had that run where it was like it was Ben 10.
Dexter's mom, she's got it going on. Sorry.
Yeah, I figured. Dexter Small, yeah. But there was that time where because you had Ben 10, you had Teen Titans, you had Generator Rex, and you had that whole run of shows that were like half anime, half Western inspired. That was real weird.
Yeah. But come on, no.
Gyojin Hanya Haramitaji.
No, I don't want to see. I got two cats. I don't want to see any more of this.
Yo, Space Ghost Ghost to Coast is awesome.
Oh, I loved Space Ghost. Look, there was a whole episode where it was just snow,
Yeah.
except for a split second where Zorak was riding on top of Space Ghost and they were yelling.
You want to make love, sweetie? What did you say to me? Brag.
Oh wait a minute. Was I right?
Yeah, you were.
Okay, wait. Was she always this way, or is this?
There is I will say to you, there is a real Priestess Rao. But the whole time we've dealt with her,
Is it that French guy?
no, he's not. No. The Randy Savage. Yeah, the episode where Randy Savage is Space Ghost grandpa.
Oh yeah.
It was so good. Like that you one thing. I like that time I took Hulk Hogan to the edge. Yeah. I'm gonna take you out for dinner. And not give you seconds. You were stuck in here for 5 minutes.
Some of Adult Swim I liked, and some of Adult Swim I thought was just alien. Like,
Yeah.
I don't get the humor, and I think it's weird.
Oh,
Like,
yeah, there's what is it? Xavier Renegade Angel. Completely messed
something
up.
like that, and a few other things. Like, some of the stuff where it was like, I never liked Super Jam. Like, I thought that was just.
Yeah, I didn't
I
get
thought it was.
Super Jail either.
I thought it was bad. I thought it was bad and just coarse. You know, I didn't think it was good.
There's a few of those. I like it's one thing I like Metalocalypse a lot because I'm a metalhead, but some of the jokes don't land. I still like it.
It's a 50-50, but I love the music. Like,
Yes.
and it's weird how it's like it's a joke musical, but it is, oh god. Mask on, mask off, mask on, mask on. Doesn't matter. And like, oh yeah, I love listening to their music.
But also, like, one of my other favorite shows is the Venture Bros. Like, the Venture Brothers is such a good show.
I rarely watch that, but I would probably like the earlier stuff more than the newer stuff. The newer stuff is starting to feel a little weird to me or something.
No, Venture Bros has been off the air for a while. Like, the last thing... Go, Team Venture! Exactly. Introspective. Venture Bros had that movie that came out, like, a year or two ago. That was, like, the last episode.
Oh, God, I just remembered Aqua Hunger Force had a movie come out. I went to watch that.
Oh, yeah, dude, I fucked with Aqua Teen. I can't watch a lot of it in one sitting. Because it's
Yeah.
just so insane.
Sometimes it's just stupid. Like, I don't know. That's the weird thing about Adult Swim. Like, it's hit or miss, and when it hits, like, it can only handle so much. You know, like, it could be really good, but then it's like, okay, I've had it. Like, most of the Adult Swim that I like is probably the anime. Like,
Oh, yeah. I love how Aqua Teen just didn't give a fuck. Like, they would do whatever they wanted, and
Squidbillies?
yeah, Squidbillies was insane.
That was funny, but I really was. Someone said I sound like Master Shake a lot. I'm like, I look at him, I'm like, oh, man.
You dare question the words of the mighty Jimmy? Oh, by the way, Andy, look.
Wait, does she have 8 tails?
No. She has 9 tails.
9 tails. Oh, she's a female.
She's
Great power.
a 9-tailed fox.
Yeah. Don't worry about that. You had the 8-headed dragon and the 9-tailed fox.
Yep.
You know, now that you think about it, you said they were getting in the belly of the beast. So.
Yeah. Hi, Diggs. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday!
The 9-tailed fox.
Here.
Yep.
Foolish samurai warrior.
Man, they ended that.
Resistance is futile. Surrender your weapons. Tamamo no mae. Tamamo no mae. It's so cute as so
thing is, I watched, like, I can't remember up to what episode of Yu Yu Hakusho, but after a while, like, I didn't hear it. I don't know why.
Which one? What are you talking about, Andy? Sorry, the volume
Yu Yu
was.
Hakusho.
Yeah, I love Yu Yu Hakusho.
I When did I stop watching? It was before he fought the guy that was like giant muscles.
Wait, did you watch the entire tournament?
No.
Oh, Andy. Andy, you stopped before the best part. You literally stopped before the Dark Tournament Saga.
I guess I don't know. I don't even know why. It just there's something about it that started turning me off, and I was like, yeah. I think it was one of those like I just stopped watching it because like maybe something else came. I don't know.
Yeah. So the Queen's
Look,
dead.
Okay, hold on a minute. This is before the age that you could just get anything on the internet. All right? Like, do you MFers understand what it's like coming home after school, hoping that the next season of Dragon Ball Z, where they finally fight Frieza in her full form, like Goku finally goes Super Saiyan and they fight. You know how many times it's like coming home from school, it's like, man, I finally hope. And it's like, no, and they're gonna recycle the whole series from the beginning, all over again.
And Andy,
starting off with credits showing up.
it's all good, Andy.
Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. Go online. Nothing was dubbed yet.
So the Queen died, and she is now speaking to us from beyond the grave inside her crystal ball.
Oh.
Also, just look at Andy. Peep this painting. Just look at this. Beyond the grave.
Beyond the grave. Oh. And I'm really sad that Rao Priestess is bad. Like,
She's being possessed. It's all good.
oh, well, I guess that's better.
So now, you get Gungrave. No, I've never seen play Gungrave. I've been meaning to.
Oh, one of the animes that started turning me off from anime was Say Cry Ed.
What?
After a while, anime started like getting real and becoming depressing at the end. Like, oh god, Guilty Crown. Like, I hate the end of that anime. I'm gonna say something controversial.
Again?
I don't like the ending of Lagura Gaga.
You being Gurren Lagann?
Yeah, Gurren Lagann. I don't like the ending of it.
Cool. I've never seen all of Gurren Lagann.
Good for you. Here's your hat.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
Here's your hat and gold star. Go on.
Hey man, can I get my good noodle star for the week?
Yeah, here you go.
Thank you, Mrs. Puff.
Have you seen the SpongeBob conspiracy theories on YouTube?
Which ones?
Well, I mean, like any of them, really,
Yeah.
but like how Mrs. Puff is probably a criminal from another city.
Ah, yes. On that note, Andy, our time is up.
Oh, we were just into the fun part.
I know, but we got 6 minutes left, so it's time to go.
Good night.
Thank you all so much. Thank you to Andy here. Thank you to Storm for showing up. Thank you to everyone in chat watching and lurking and just joining us on this beautiful adventure. Up next, it was usually Canute, but it might be confused. I don't remember, to be perfectly honest. I have to double check the lineup, but there will be some people after us. So thank you all for this adventure, and we'll see you next week.
And please, for the love of Bob, keep cool. Oh.